Hey guys, it's Gus, and I uploaded this video yesterday, so if you watched it, don't bother watching it again. When I got the Forge Hound this morning and I uploaded the video, I was so excited and I deleted the other one. So I'm uploading this again because I got a couple messages asking how come I took it down, and that was not on purpose. So what this is welcome back to Neverwinter. You know, if you left a couple years ago and come back, the good news is when you download your character again, you get all the items you had when you left. And you may be very, very lucky and have some super expensive items in your inventory that will help fund your building your toon back up to where it was when you left. So let me go over a few items that you may have in your inventory. The first item I have is I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's ARVY. And if you type that A A R maybe it's ARYV. Yeah. There's only a few of these probably left in the game, at least on PS4. They sell for a ton. I don't know where they drop from. I don't think we can get them again. But if you got one, you're sitting pretty good. And then you can still get this one from a lockbox. Thank you to the comment in the previous video. But apparently people aren't opening that box because this blue mount is, you know, it's listed for 6 mil. I don't know if it will sell for that much, but it's the moss daubed horse. Here's another item. It's completely gone from the game, but if you type in potion of power, you're gonna get these potions that mm, really don't have a purpose at endgame. But there's this really weird green one that's also called Potion of Power, and there is none in the auction house. I was double checking. This was a Mastercraft item that cannot be crafted anymore, and it's super powerful. Here it is. It's called the Potion of Power, but instead of giving power, it fills 25% of your action points instantly. You may have a couple stacks of these because they were dirt cheap. So if you do, congratulations. And there's also a similar one called Potion of Stamina. Uh, I've only seen that listed once. I've only seen that listed in the auction house one time. So I doubt there's gonna be one when I look right now. But if you got those, instead of giving 25% power, they give or action points, they give 25% stamina back instantly. And then the next item. Ooh, this one's if you got this one, you might want to sell it because it's called the Beholder Personal Mount, and you can see there's none in the auction house. I do know somebody who got one fairly recently and traded it for over 100 million. The event, the Day of the Dungeon Master is coming back, so we don't know a lot of details, but the mount should be in there. And sorry, I just got distracted. My kiddo wants me to open his stuff, but you know, this mount, there's really nothing good about it. Its mount power is garbage. I guess it's okay looking, but it's very nostalgic for people who, for when they started playing the game when it came out on PS4. This used to be the cheapest legendary mount in the game. Now they're almost non-existent because the event's been gone for years. So it's coming back, and it might have this mount. So if you have one in your inventory, you might want to sell it because if it does come back, the market will get saturated with them again, and the prices will go down. So this item, I've never gotten one out of a box. I don't believe they drop anymore. It's called the Glorious Resurgence Artifact Provisions Pack, and I believe it came out of the Glorious Resurgence lockbox, but they stopped dropping them. So these are extremely rare, and they drop artifacts from module 1 through 5. I've only opened one, and it was a dud. Submitted a terrible ticket, nothing happened, and these are extremely rare. And how you find those is you go to gear or equipment and type in Glorious, and the only thing that will be in here is the Glorious artifact pack. But if somebody does list one, it will be in this category. The next item, this one's a big one. So if you type in pack and go all the way over. It will be towards the end. It will be high. It will be over 20 mil. Watch. It is the I'm almost there. Oh, they come out of these. They are the Elemental Artifact Weapons Choice Pack. And this pack has a choice of those 4 weapons. These weapons we used to be able to farm, but they took the quest away when they shrunk the game in module 21. And now the only way to get the elemental weapons is to get them out of the elemental pack. The only way to get the elemental pack is out of if you open the Shondakol lockbox. As you can see, there's an item in there called the Wanderer's Artifact Weapon Pack. That one has, from my experience, a very low drop rate of dropping out of there, but that's where it comes from. So the Shondakol or the Fire Main lockbox. Oops, maybe it's Fire Main. There we go. That also has the Wanderer's Artifact Weapon Pack, which takes me um, to the next item that's very rare now is these Fire Main lockboxes. You know, these used to be worth diamonds. Now there's 17,000 diamonds each. So you might be sitting on stacks of those, you know, because a stack of 999 used to probably be like 40 or 50K. So if you got these in your inventory, congrats. Just FYI, they don't sell fast though. Um, the next item is a companion. This one isn't all the way back to like mod 8. This one's relatively newer, probably, I don't know, mod 15-ish, somewhere around there, is the tutor. And the tutor only came out of a Zen pack. And the thing about the tutor is that the companion wasn't its attack is garbage, and we were always capping stats, so that wasn't a worry. But now with the way stats work, combat advantage is great, and if you can give 5% to the whole group, that's a good plus up for the whole group. So the tutor is very sought after. It cannot be obtained as of now. It's not in the Nox box. It's not in the progression rewards. It's not in Juma. It's not in any lockbox. It's nowhere except for the few people who have them. And actually, 35 mil, all things considered, is they could probably sell it for more if they wanted to. It's a very good companion. And if you have one, people generally try to find you to get you on their team. Now, this companion is currently available. It's the Paranoid Delusion. And I believe it came out of a class choice pack, which was a Zen item way, way, way long ago, like 5 years ago. And if I'm not mistaken, it was in the Scourge Warlock. I might be wrong. But now we can still get it. We can get it as an extremely super, super, super rare drop out of probably any dungeon chest. It cannot be obtained from Jumu, we believe. It can be obtained from the Nox boxes, and you can, if you're extremely lucky, get it from the progression reward. But the so few that are dropping in the game, you know, obviously the demand is much higher. That's why these prices are so darn high. Speaking of companions, the Zen market had a white or common rarity companion called um, the it won't be in here. Here, let me find it. I forget the name of it. I got it though. It's, apprentice. Shoot, what is it called? Sorry, I did forgot about this one. Else I would have had it already summoned, so I wouldn't have had to waste your time looking for it. The Archmage's Apprentice, right here. It was only 400 Zen, I believe. It was dirt. So the coupon was like 300 Zen. It was super, super cheap. But the only way to get it was from the Zen market. And then when they changed the Zen market to where you bought a companion and they became, you know, account wide, and then they weren't unbound when you got them anymore, they disappeared. And I haven't seen one listed in like a couple years. Um, the only reason why people may like this one is its equip bonus in utility is 7.5% movement speed. So it's very unique. It's very niche though, but it's rare. And if you got one that you paid 400 Zen for, I have a feeling it will sell for quite a pretty penny. Something similar to the Archmage Apprentice is the icosahedron companion. This was not available on in the Zen market, I believe, on PC. But the icosahedron, again, it was only 1500 Zen. But this was back. You had to buy it back when you got them unbound from the Zen market before they switched them to account wide. So if you bought it and you kept it, look at what you're making on it now. And this is very good because when you its stats are crit strike, combat advantage, and power, and those are three stats most people really want if they're building an augment build. And then the last one is this isn't too old. It's probably like 2 years old. The Zerial Companion. If you did the milestone event in Avernus, you could get the Unbound Zerial Companion. There's only 100 in the game. I got like four of them. They were, I think when everybody got them, they were like 6, 8 million. Now look at the price of them. Holy wow. They're not that good, but the good thing about them is that they go in a defensive slot and they have crit and crit severity, which is great for the defensive slot. I don't know if it's good as the Minsk that most people currently use, but when they get rid of the rib cage, I'm sorry, replace the rib cage with the newer version, if it ever comes out, it will be combat advantage and accuracy, so more people will probably want crit and crit severity. So that might make this companion even more useful. Um, so again, if you come back, there's undoubtedly more items that I missed. These are just the ones that I could make a short list of. So if you deleted your account like 4 or 5 years ago and just re-downloaded it and got your stuff back, check your inventory. You might be filthy rich. Well, there you go. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.